What's going on, everyone? Thanks for stopping by. Just want to show off some of my graded autographed comics I've got here. This is the actual first graded comic book I've ever owned. I bought a store that was closing down in 2021. Like, I bought everything they had: sports cards, sports memorabilia, comic cards, comic books, action figures. I mean, you name it, this guy had it. And this was the only one I kept out of the several thousand comics I got. I unfortunately didn't really mess with comics at the time. Didn't really know much about them. Talked to a guy that bought them from me, and he looked at a few and here and there. It's just like, man, there's nothing here. And now that I've really been into comics and I've been looking, unfortunately, I know some of the stuff I had in there that was really good. A lot of vintage stuff. Kind of sucks, but I did hold on to this one just because it was graded. Really, really cool. I love it. The Revenge of the Wonderland #1. It's autographed by the cover artist, which is Elias Chadzudi or Zudis. Probably screwed that name all up. Sorry for that. Really cool book, though. Excellent grade, 9.8. And here, I got this last year. Star Trek #1, 1980. Autographed, of course, by William Shatner. Amazing. Love it. Grade 9.4. Really nice. All right. This is a really cool book. It's the facsimile edition, but Ultimate Fallout. And it is autographed by Clayton Crane. Really cool. Good looking autograph. Got a 9.4. Not bad, not bad. And we got this baby here. Definitely my favorite of the two, Ultimate Fallout #4. From 2011, of course, the first appearance of the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales. We got that. It's autographed by Mark Bagley and Jonathan Hickman. It's a second printing. I would love to have had the first, but got this at a really good price a couple years back. So really happy with that one. Of course, Moon Knight come out. The series I liked. Wish they'd done more. Wish they'd integrated a lot more in it with them. Especially the Werewolf at Night, all that, you know, the way they did. But so Moon Knight #1, a really cool autograph by Bill Sienkiewicz, however you say that. Sorry. Part 1 of the origin of the Moon Knight, first appearance of Raoul Bushman. Really cool book. Love it. Look at that rascal. Not a great grade at 8.5, but I'll take it on a book from the 80s. Wolverine's first solo comic. And, of course, autographed by the amazing Chris Claremont. He was at our Huntsville Comic Con last year. I was going to get a lot more stuff signed this year. Unfortunately, he was not there this year. Look at that. Megaforce. And this is one of my favorite comics of all time. Love that. Of course, the origin of the Spider-Man's alien symbiote, black costume. Of course, later Venom as we know him. Anyways, this is a direct edition, graded at 9.0. Pretty good grade. Autographed by the legendary Jim Shooter. Love it. Good looking book. Another really good one I like a lot. This is one of my probably more favorite of the Spider-Man and Carnage, of course, battles and all that. Of course, being the first full appearance of Carnage is pretty awesome. Got a nice 9.6. We got autographs on here. David Michelin, Mark Bagley, and Randy Emberlin. Really, really nice. Clean signatures. Love it. These are nothing super special. I remember as a kid loving the 2099 books when they come out. And I remember even having this and reading it a bunch. But one of my favorite thing about it is, of course, it's signed by Stan the Man. Stan Lee, baby. Awesome. And I got that one and #2 from the same guy. Of course, again, autographed by Stan the Man. Love it. I've always liked these when I was younger. The comic books that had the holograms on them. Pretty cool. See, that one's hard to see, but it's got the spider with Spider-Man in the middle. You got the spider down by or standing on it with his feet, actually. And I think is he transforming from... Can't remember what the deal is at. The holograms, as they get older, harder to see. However, nice grade, CGC 8. Of course, this is a variant cover. Pretty awesome. And, of course, signed by the man himself, Stan Lee. Cool. Here's a good one. A little bit older. back from when I've been an infant. 1982, baby. Amazing Spider-Man 231. Gotta love that. Got the Cobra cover there in the background. How cool is that? And again, signed our man Stan Lee. Not a 6.5 grade. It's not great for anything, but I love the back. Still intact. How cool is that? And then probably one of my favorite books I own. The grade's not super high. First appearance of Spider-Man 2099. Super cool. Love this book. And of course, I love the fact that it's signed by John Romita, Aaron Lopresti, David Michelin, Mark Bagley, Randy Emberlin. Stan Lee's on here as well. Awesome. Awesome. Look at that. Now, CBCS back then, they put something, whatever. Signature unverifiable by BAS. Yes. So back then, somebody took the time to fake the Stan Lee autograph, but nobody else. Don't see that being the case. They just didn't do it because I know his signature is, of course, forged a lot, but, kind of read the room there and probably could have done some more research on that and found out it was a real autograph. However, pretty cool, really cool book. Super happy to have that in my collection. I've had it for a good while now. Anyways, that's my autograph comics that are graded. So thank y'all for stopping by. Keep back. Tons of stuff coming. Follow us, like, share, tag people, subscribe to us, get us out there, get us in the flow of getting more traffic. I got a lot of stuff I want to give away and a lot of cool videos to do. So stay tuned. Thank you so much.